Hello and welcome, my name is Piera and today I'm here with my September wrap-up. Why are you flying everywhere? So September was a hot month. I turned 25 and realized all my dreams have died. Just kidding, only most of them. I hit 25, which was like a really rude awakening to how little I've achieved in my life. But at the moment I'm trying to do like small wins and celebrating little things and struggling, but I'm 25. I'm literally about to get on a plane to go to Sydney this afternoon. So when this goes up, I will be in Sydney with Kaz filming for our God's Grave month, which I'm so fucking excited for. I believe we also have giveaways running. At this point, Kaz only has a giveaway running on her Instagram. So if you go to @littlebookowl on Instagram, you can enter to win like a fuckload of Nevernight related prizes, which I'm jealous that I can't enter because there are some things there that I definitely want. But apart from that, nothing really happened in September that wasn't just me aging up. I'm gonna call it leveling up, evolving. We found a new house, so when I get back on Tuesday, we will be moving, starting to pack. We move in between the 12th and 15th of October. I'm super excited. It's a 2-story townhouse, 3 bedrooms, small bath, small backyard. So that means puppy and or baby. But it also means until that 3rd room has any use, it will be my library, which I am so fucking pumped for. But anyway, let's get into the books that I read this month because I actually read quite a few. Okay, so I read 6 books this month and I DNF'd 1 book. So I'll start with the book that I DNF'd, and that was City of Lies by Sam Hawke, which was our book of the month, the name of the book club. I believe there is still a bookmark in there. As you can see how far I got in. Not very, but I'm not gonna read this anymore because I'm bored of it. Which was actually super disappointing because if you remember, I was really psyched to read this. I was waiting for September so I could read it and I just couldn't get into it. I just didn't care about anything. It was really, really slow. The world building was super average, the pacing, the plotting, I didn't care about any of the characters. There was just nothing in this book that I actually cared about, and I felt like I picked the first 2 or 3 plot twists happening. I couldn't get into it, so I'm really displeased about that. I mean, obviously I'm still going to the meetups and hosting the live show on my channel, or have already hosted as this video goes up. But yeah, it'll be interesting to hear what other people have said about it. I think most of the other girls have finished it. I hope. I'm not actually sure. At this point, I know only Els has finished it. So I DNF'd this one because it was just a huge letdown. I'm very disappointed in it. Now to the books that I did read. I finished A War in Crimson Embers by Alex Marshall, which is the 3rd and final book in the Crimson Empire trilogy. I have a link to a whole series non-spoiler review above if you want to go and check that out. This is the 3rd book in the series. As I mentioned, wrapped it up very nicely. I very much enjoyed this as an adult military fantasy, mercenary fantasy, whatever you want to call it. The humor in this series was one of my favorite things about it. I also love the prospect of like demons and being able to trap demons and using demons, because then they kind of like bypassed as like familiars sort of in a way. But I'm super, super psyched about it. I really enjoyed them. It was a thick read, it was a heavy read. The world building was intense. It just kind of threw you into it and expected you to pick up and swim for it, which I tried to do. There were some parts that I definitely skimmed over because I had no idea what was going on. Another thing about these books that I really liked is literally everyone is gay of some description. There's no gender norm, there's no set structure of the sexual stuff in this. Everybody likes everybody. There's lots of transgender, there's lots of males in a female body who are mothers and females in male bodies who are fathers, and males have boobs and females have boobs and penises, and it's all very interesting. There's a lot of it, so I definitely recommend checking it out if you have a chance. Hello Trick. Hello Tactus. As you can see here, Trick is going through a mad molt at the moment. It's his first ever molt and he went ham. On my birthday, I woke up and noticed he had exploded most of his feathers. So I don't know if you can see, he looks super scraggly at the moment. I miss how pretty you looked, and I'm waiting for Tactus to decide he wants to molt. So now we're molting. You scared mummy. I thought something terrible had happened, but it hadn't. You look terrible, but I love you so much. I also think I heard him say what the fuck the other day, which has me concerned, but also so on brand, my boy, so on brand. I also read 2 Dark Reigns by Kendari Blake, which is the 3rd book in the 3 Dark Crowns series. There's apparently going to be 4 books. I thought there was only going to be 3 books until I got like a quarter of the way through towards the end and realized that it hasn't resolved itself. Look, the same stands for these books. I've read all of them now, and I really love the novellas, which are the last ones that I read because they're the most recent to have come out. And again, with these ones, like, it has everything that I love in it. I just can't figure out why I don't like it. I don't know if it's the tense that it's written in. I don't know if the characters seem immature and young. I don't know if it's I just can't figure it out. Like, there's elemental magic, there's familiars, there's sisters and queenly bond, but I just can't put my finger on why I'm not mad obsessed with these books, which I thought I would be, because like I said, they have everything that I want in them. Hi. But yeah, I just can't figure it out. But I still really enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to book 4. I was graced by the book gods and delivered Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. I read this in 2 days because I was obsessed. If you aren't already aware, Strange the Dreamer was one of my favorite books of last year. This is now one of my favorite books of this year. I have a non-spoiler series review to both of these books linked above if you want to go and look at it. I believe Muse of Nightmares comes out in a few days after this goes live. Can you get your butthole out of my face? Thank you. Absolutely amazing. Picks up exactly after Strange the Dreamer ends. Kind of covers all of the history. There was a moment there where I was worried that it was going to get a little bit too sci-fi-y and time travel-y, but it didn't, and it wrapped it up really, really nicely, and I think Laini Taylor is one of the most talented writers in our world. She is a literal wordsmith, so 10 out of 10 for this one. I also reread Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which is also our, yeah, surprise, October book of the month for the name of the book club, although I finished it already because no one told me and I just smashed through it in 2 days. Because I'm super pumped that Vengeful has recently come out and I really want to read it, and I forgot how much I enjoyed this like superhero kind of extraordinary people with abilities thing, because as you know, Heroes was like my kink, so I was super pumped to reread this. It's nice and short, nice and quick. I realized how much I love Victor Vale and I want only the best for him. I also read To Make Monsters Out of Girls by Amanda Lovelace, which is just another book of poetry. Amanda Lovelace wrote The Princess Saves Herself in this one and The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. I didn't love it as much as I think I remember enjoying the first one or maybe the second one. It's just not my style. I mean, I like it in the terms of I appreciate, you know, everything that goes into poetry and bearing your soul, and some of it is really catchy, but it just wasn't my style. A book of poetry that was my style was Nikita Gill's Fierce Fairy Tales, which I am absolutely obsessed with. Like, I actually went ahead and tabbed it. These are literally just a bunch of stories, mostly from like the villain side, about like how, you know, no one is born a monster, people like monsters are made. You too, right? Being so fucking cute. But I really, really, really enjoyed this. It's just like a bunch of short stories, bit of prose, bit of poem. I keep saying prose and I'm pretty sure it's verse. I don't actually know. But I really, really, really enjoyed this. I am in the mood for like a bit of poetry, so I might go pick up some other stuff, but this was a 10 out of 10. Quick, easy, I think I finished it in like 20 minutes read. Apart from that, those are all the books that I read and did not read in September. Those are all the things that I did in September. One thing I'm super not looking forward to is packing down my entire bookshelf, because that will annoy me. Are you right? Can you just appreciate that? I know you guys always want these two in your videos, so here they are. Here's some bird time. Go on, do your thing. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So I guess neither of them actually feels very chatty today, which is fine. Mummy's gonna miss you. I'm going away for a whole week. I'm gonna miss you so much. Anyway, that was my wrap up for September. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and we will see you next time. Bye. Bye.